just looking for fish. You know, we're on our chart. We don't know where to start. This is our first trip here in months, so we're starting near the channel and we're gonna run. I got the boat at 15 miles an hour and we're just using our fish finder, using our Simrad here to find fish, and that's it. We're just cruising for a while. We see lots and lots of bait, which is very good. Lots of boats, so we're trying to stay away from them. And if you look at our chart, here's the channel, and I'm just crisscrossing. You see the green line? That's what we're doing. Staying close to it. Really not in it. Looking for the shallow water next to it. You can see we're doing 16 miles an hour, and when we see some bass, we'll know it. That's all just bait in there. Okay, we still have not seen anything but bait here. And came back through, and that is striped bass right there. That's pay dirt. That's what we want. Instantly saw that, so we stopped. We're going to put a mark on that.
I think getting bass out front.
All right. And then another school popped up right there. So put a mark on that. And we're just going to troll around through here. So the two waypoints you saw me make just popped up right there. So we're going to swing around and we go right through both of them. That's beautiful right there. That's a look at those long, those are big stripers. Those are big. And you'll see the mark appear right there. Oh my goodness, look at the size of those. And you can see by looking at the regular sonar, we would have no idea. No idea those fish are there. We're just looking at bait here. We haven't marked a single striped bass yet directly below the boat because they're only at 22 feet of water. If you don't have some kind of side scan, man, it's tough. We just know all those fish are here. We've only been here 5 minutes, maybe 10. We haven't seen a single fish under the boat yet. Fish, fish, fish! Woo! Woo! Don't just fool. Yeah. Let it run, Tommy. Let it run. Good fish. Good fish. Wicked. All right, I'm in neutral, so you might be able to start breathing. That's it. Tommy, I think you've got something very big. All right, now Tommy, we got these low gear. You know, with a 2-speed reel, the low gear is extremely low. And with these spoons, you don't want to pump the rod very much if you can. So with low speed, you can just crank. You hold the rod high and crank. This is a really big fish. We're not in gear. It's in neutral. It's just very big. Very big. Very big. That's it. With these spoons, what happens is, whoa! Very important to keep that rod nice and high with these spoons. And if you have to pump, just pump very easily and slowly. Very short drops. Low gear reel is very important for this. We're marking fish all around us now. Is he going again? Oh, yeah.
Don't like it. You don't like it.
Sheesh.
Be a new gear record.
20-pounder snagged in the tail.
In the eyeball.
That's it.
That's it?
Nope. Don't let that net touch that line, okay? The net is all scratched up. Might need to wire it. Yep. Yeah, you gotta need to wire that fish. If you want me to help, I'll do it. Just crank down to that swivel, Tommy. Oh, he snagged. He's a small fish snagged. Called it, didn't I?
Yeah, you called it.
20-pound fish snagged in the dorsal fin with a Maja spoon. Spoon gets him at least. Towards the camera. Wait.
All right, good fish.
All right, head first. Just drop it right in. She goes. Right there. Good job, Tommy. Good job. Way to break the ice on the fall. Good job, buddy. Your arms are burning. There are fish all near us. Okay, we're pulling these Mojo spoon combos here. And what we're doing with our speed is I want the boat roughly between 3 and 4 miles an hour. Now I'm really, thought I had a hit right there. Really paying attention to what we're marking on the screen. This is all bunker, small bass in there, here and there, but mostly all just bait. So when we're in these areas where I'm not marking fish, I'm going faster. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go over 4 miles an hour. You know, the spoons and the Mojos might not look the best and they might come a little too high in a water column, but I really don't care as much because I'm trying to get to where the fish are. So I'll go ahead and bring my speed up, 4 miles an hour, 4.5, and it's maybe too fast to hook a fish, but, and you know what, we'll hook them at this speed sometimes too. It might not be too fast, but for example, it might be too fast, but I don't care because I don't see any fish on the screen. So we need to cover water, we need to get to those marks, we need to find those fish. When we see a mark on the screen, we'll go ahead and back it down to where the lures look its best. But there's no sense in pulling the lure at the perfect speed for the perfect presentation if there's no fish there to bite it. We only have so much time out here. They're biting now, we gotta find them. So we'll crank the speed up, you know, it's almost 5 miles an hour sometimes. I start seeing marks, we'll back it off. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. All right, you can see here. That's a big school of bunker right there, and there's 1, 2, 3 bass right on the outside of that school of bunker. We're coming through another school right now. There's the stripers, there's the shadows. There's at least a dozen we can see. Not under us though. Oh, there we go. Come on, get on it. Get him, baby. Just turn this camera off. See in the motor? Another teenager? Upper teens?
Yeah. Good lip hook though.
All right. My Maja spoon. You got him good? Oh, yeah. Show it to me real quick. Nice. Right back in, head first. Good job, man. Good job.
Woo!
Good job.
You are freak. Well, look.
Good job. Good job.
Wow!
Here we go. Nice. That was 3.5 miles an hour. Small fish. Yep, small fish.
All right. Bring him to me. I don't know if I can get him or not.
Hit the big Mojo. Hit the big Mojo. The trough got him. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Look how deep he got that rig.
Sweet.
How'd he get it so deep?
He was hungry. What did he get, Max?
No, Max fell off the chair.
You alright? Good?
Well, okay, here's a great example, guys. We're going to keep this fish for obvious reasons. It took the bait very deep. And nothing you can do when that happens, unfortunately. There he is. Alright, well, this fish was hooked deep, so we are going to fillet this one and bring it to the VFW. Good job, man. Happens sometimes. I hate to see it, but it's a little fish. It's good eating size fish. The main reason that we're not using a tandem Mojo rig here, you know, a Mojo shoot rig, is because we're trolling shallow. These fish are in less than 25 feet of water. So we're using a Mojo, heavy Mojo, 24 ounces or so, heavy for here, 24 ounces with a Maja spoon, bunker spoon. And it allows us to get the lines far from the boat at slower speeds and not have them hang up on the bottom. So we can let a lot of line out. The Mojo is going to keep the spoon down, and that spoon flutters, and the spoon always kind of wants to rise a little bit. So that allows us to get the baits very far from the boat. We can let a lot of line out and still not drag the bottom. So we're in 19 feet of water right now. We're going 4 miles an hour. What do we have, 120 feet out?
120.
120 out, and it's just off the bottom. So, you know, the other option is, you know, use a tandem shoot rig, you know, with the Mojo and the trailer. And if we did that, you know, we let out 30 feet of line and we'd be ticking the bottom at 19 feet of water. So, you know, basically the baits would be sitting there right in our prop wash. So a fish would have to, you know, be right there under the motor almost to take that bait. I'm not saying it can't happen. It can happen, but
you know, you're always better off getting your baits far away from the boat and scare the boat, especially in this shallow water. You know, the boat a lot of times will push the fish away. Now there are times we've had the boat attract fish. Me and Tommy, right, we were at Boston, clear water and 7 feet of water, and you could see the bass come up to check out the boat. It's because all the lobster boats are there. And the noisier you were, the closer they came to you, because those lobster boats are always throwing shorts back. So, you know, the boat doesn't always scare the fish away, but in this case I believe it does. There's no, you know, crab pots up in here, not a lot of commercial fishing where we are.